Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today being the daily challenge for July 4th, 2026. The character has the defect and the modifiers are curse run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your starting relic gets replaced with curse key, Darkstone Periapt, and Duvidol. Control Chaos start with Frozen Eye. At the start of your turn, add 10 random cards to the bottom of your draw pile, and terminal whenever you enter in your room, lose 1 max HP. Start each combat with 5 plated armor. As Gemino, amazing 1569. Again, first place effectively. Nick 1519, not far behind. Cyberfox 1444. Alex and Zenbri tied at 1419. So it looks like people were able to do well. Goldbear here, 1371 in the top 100. Let's see how I can get an insane score like Gemino. I wonder if he was able to get Highlander and Curses. That might be difficult. Let's see if I get duplicates. That would be an easy way to get extra points, right? Getting Highlander and Curses. So there are multiple 2 elite paths. If I get to the elite on the left, I can get to that with 3 question mark rooms, right? And then going right or left is the same, gives me 5 question mark rooms total. If I go to the elite on the right, I can get the same 3 plus another 3, so 6 total. So yeah, starting this way, get 1, 2, 3, right? That's the best path. Yes, it is. Beautiful. Alright, I should read up the relics. We got Curse Key, get energy to serve return. Whenever you open an on-boss chest to obtain a curse. Darkstone Periapt, whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max by 6. And Duvidol, for each curse you next start, come with 1 strength. You also started with Frozen Eye. When viewing the draw pile, the cards are not shown in order. So that should help me make sure I can get a zap and dual cast in the same turn. Alright, so here, you know what? Let's do 2 defense and 2 strikes. Okay. Alright. And then here, zap, dual cast is enough to kill both. Beautiful. Okay, Sweeping Beam, Beam Cell, Barrage. I think with the extra energy, card draw like Sweeping Beam is pretty good. Let's take it. And then here I got the Dual Cast and Defend upgrade. The Dual Cast might be useless if I don't get more Orb synergies. Or if I don't start it with the Zap, which I did in this case. Okay. And then here, let's do Sweeping Beam, Strike, Dual Cast, and that's enough to kill. Beautiful. Got a Fear Potion. Rebound, Ball Lightning is really good. I think I'll take the Ball Lightning here. Okay. Alright, here I'm losing 7, 12, 18 HP to get Mercury Hourglass. At the start of return, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That can be a very powerful relic. And then Jawworm here. Let's do Zap, Dual Cast. I can play everything right, and I only lose 1 HP. The Terminal 5 plated armor is really powerful. And then here, Ball Lightning is enough. Okay. Alright, go for the Cool-Headed Cold Snap. I wouldn't mind a Frost Orb. Either Cold Snap or Cool-Headed. I think because I have the extra energy, Cool-Headed might be better. I would still like to get a Cold Snap at some point, though. See, unfortunately, I got to dual cast without any orbs. That's fine. Can I get rid of one of them? 12. Yeah, I can get rid of the backliner here. Okay. And then just do 2 defense. Actually, 1 defend is enough. Well, might as well play the other one. Dual cast is not going to help me in any way. Okay. Alright, and then here I can do strike 1 and strike 2, zap, and defend. Okay. And then the zap is enough. Or the Mercury Hourglass killed, right? And another Fear Potion. Glaciers are really good. Yep. Okay, so now I'm good with Frost Orbs. Here I'm losing, not losing anything, finding the Leg of Ulin. Let's do Zap, Dual Cast, Ball Lightning. Cool-Headed would draw me the Glacier, which I actually would prefer to save for next turn. And this one doesn't count against Perfected Elite, right? So I don't mind too much losing, not perfecting this one. Let's do 2 strikes here. Should have probably done a Sweeping Beam instead of a strike. Alright, 18. Let's do, hang on, so I have 11, 15. Skim would give me Chill, Hello, Steam Bear. Yeah, let's do the Skim, do the Chill. So that's 13, 18, yeah, 17. So I'm actually, you know what, I can just do Steam Bear to be fully defended here. And the next turn I had the Sunder, I saw that already. Alright, ooh, Aggregate, Tempest, that's also really good. Yeah, let's go for the S, and then Sweeping Beam probably, and then Tempest. Okay. Alright, not too much trouble here. Got Akabiko, your first attack each combat deals 8 additional damage. That's very nice. Steam Beer, Streamline, Rebound. Again, because I have the energy, I think Streamline might be really powerful. Also, I'm fighting the Slime Boss at the end, right? So the more attacks I have, the better. Here, let's start out with Streamline, Strike, and I'm actually not able to transform. That is a little surprising. Okay, I'm okay losing a little bit of HP here. It was unexpected for sure, though. Let's do Zap, Lightning, Strike, and wait. Okay. I should get my dual cast this turn, right? Yeah, let's do Sweeping Beam first, and then dual cast for a kill. Beautiful. Okay, Turbo Loop, Compile Driver. All of these are good, I think. Loop is interesting, but no, I think I'll take the Compile Driver first. Okay. Here I got Parasite, my first curse, and my Trashka, the next 2 non-boss chests you open contain 2 relics. Very nice. And here I got the Leg of Ulin. Now, this one does matter for the perfect. Let me plan ahead real quick. So, if I wake it up this turn, Next turn I'll be in trouble. So I think, which turn? Yeah, I think I should wait 3 turns and then get to the defense here. And then I have an equilibrium as well. And after that I have an aggregate, although after that I don't have good defensive cards. But yeah, I think I should definitely wait. Should I draw a card with the cool-headed? Yeah, I think 1 card... No, actually I probably should avoid drawing cards. Yeah, let's just do Glacier, get Frost Drops that way. Okay. Alright. And then here... Yeah, let's wait 1 more turn. Okay. And then, yeah, here I can wake it up pretty well with a Streamline. Compile Driver would draw me a Defend, which I don't need. I think I'd rather save it for next turn with the Equilibrium, right? So, yeah, let's just do Streamline, Strike, and Zap. Okay. Alright, so FTL draws me an Electrodynamics, which is fine. Equilibrium is 13 plus 9. That's enough. And then I have the defense for next turn. I think that's pretty good. I could also do Electrodynamics and then Cold Snap. Or, no. Actually, instead, I'm going to do just Cold Snap and save the Electrodynamics for next turn. Okay. Because I have the Aggregate this turn. Let's do Aggregate. Electrodynamics. Okay. So that's 12. This is enough to be fully defended. Let's do Turbo, Cool-Headed, and I think I'll do... Actually, let me do Doom and Gloom and then Reboot. Okay. Ooh, 2 buffers. That's amazing. And then let's see what the Sweeping Beam gives me. Strike, and yeah, might as well do Boot Sequence. Okay, that was actually a really good reboot there. The buffers were very helpful. And Hyper Beam kills here. Alright, perfected the first elite here. Got Orichalcum. If you enter turn without blocking 6 block, Tempest, Glacier, Recursion. So, it is tempting to try to go for collector bonuses. But let me wait for 1 more second. Glacier is really good, but I think I'll take the Tempest, especially if I get an aggregate soon. It'll be really powerful. Here I got Clumsy and Ancient Tea Set. Whenever you enter a rest side, start next with 2 extra energy, and Juju based on normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Okay. And then here I got another Curse Injury, as well as the Golden Idol, and enemies drop 25% more gold. Okay. Alright, I could remove one of the curses actually if I really want to go for Highlander. It is a little hard. I already have 3 curses already, so I think I might abandon Highlander and try to go for Collector Moses. In which case, I don't think I need to spend any of the gold here. Yeah. So I guess I didn't take a second Glacier, but I think that's fine. Let's do Ball Lightning, Strike, and Glacier here. Okay. I do have a Fear Potion. I could consider using it. I only have 9 block. Cool-Headed will give me a Defend. That is interesting. Compile Driver will give me the Tempest. That is also interesting. Would evoke the Frost Drops for 15, but I will have 14 incoming, so I don't think that will be enough. How do I do this? I should throw one of the Fear Potions. I don't think I need both. Let's do Compile Driver. If I do Cool-Headed, then the Tempest will still evoke 2 Frost Drops, right? But then, no, I would have played 2 skills. I think I have to do the Defend here. Wait, let me make sure 9 plus... No, wait, hang on. It's not 9. It's 10, 15. Yeah, I'll have 16 incoming. Okay, so I think I have to do... I have to Defend here. Because now it's 17. But then, yeah, and then I can still do Tempest, right? Let's do that. Okay. So it's 18 and I have 20 block. Good. All right. And then I just need to deal 17 damage. Let's do Zap, Dual Cast, and a Strike. Awesome. Alright, perfect. This one too got Mummified Hand. One of you play a power card or random card in your hand because 0 that turn. Speaking of Mummified Hand, Hello World is not bad. Cold Snap is also pretty good, but I think I'll take the Hello World. Okay. And then here, I could upgrade that Hello World if I really wanted to. Should I? No, that will make my opening hand a little weaker. I don't know. Should I upgrade the Streamline? Compile Driver, Tempest, lots of good options here. Fine, let's upgrade the Hello World. I just can't think of anything else to upgrade, so yeah, fine. Alright, so yeah, this is what I was a little worried about. So here, look, the Compile Driver and the Dual Cast are both useless. Let me throw the Fear Push, I might need it here. Let's do Hello World, then Compile Driver, Strike, and wait. Okay. Alright. Here I did get a Tempest. I could rebound the Ball Lightning. That might be interesting. Although that might transform, right? 15, 18. Yeah, that will definitely transform. I could just transform here, right? Let's do rebound the Ball Lightning, then Sweeping Beam, and then play the Ball Lightning again. Yeah, fine. That's not too bad. Yeah, 27 split value. I've definitely seen worse. Now, unfortunately, both of them are attacking me. So they will both split at, what is that, 14? Ooh, I might have trouble dealing 14. Cool-Headed will give me a Defend and then Streamline. Am I in trouble here? So I think my only hope is to do... there's nothing I can do to defend. Actually, wait, I have Orichalcum. So I can actually defend against the backliner. So if I just do Strike 1, Strike 2... Okay, good thing I remember to have Orichalcum, otherwise I will be in trouble. Okay, good. So this guy's dead with the Mercurial Glass, and then I can just target the backliner. Okay, good. Orichalcum for the rescue there. Alright, perfect this one. Very happy with that. We got a regen potion. What is the curse I got there? Decay. So far they're all unique, but it's 4 curses already. And I will definitely go for Pauper. Let's skip these. Calling Bell is really tempting. Right, I'm big up between unique curse and 3 relics. Black Star, Empty Cage. Yeah, no, I think I'll take the Calling Bell. Okay. Got Curse of the Bell as well as Smiley Mask. The Merchant's Card Rule Service now always costs 50 gold. Symbiotic Virus at the start of each combat channel 1 dark. And Tori, whenever you receive 5 or less unlocked attack damage, reduce to 1. Symbiotic Virus is really good because it gives me something like an orb to use with Compile Driver or the dual cast. Alright, 1, 2, 3. 3 elite path after this point, getting 1 extra question mark room and a shop. Getting up to this point from the middle gives me 2 question mark rooms. From the right gives me the same 2. Although, I would also be able to get a shop if I wanted to. I could also skip the shop and just wait for the shop here. I think I kind of want to hit that early shop. Yeah, let's get to this shop. I could avoid it by just doing the question mark rooms here, but no, let's hit that early shop, buy some good stuff. I have enough gold, I think. Alright, let's do... Compile Driver will draw me a strike and defend. I don't think I need it. Let's do Compile Driver first, and then do defend, strike, Hello World, Glacier. Okay. Alright. Here I want to do a strike first, then do dual cast, and then... Oh, Streamline is not enough. That's fine, I'm fully defended anyway. Okay. Actually, I didn't need the Steam Beer, right? Because I had the Orichalcum. Alright, Mercari Glass kills here. Beautiful. Got my gold back. Force Field, Heat Sinks, Ball Lightning. I don't think I need the Heat Sinks, although it would trigger Mummified Hand. So far, I still don't have any duplicates, but I already have 5 Curses 4, which I am very likely to get duplicates with. So I am... Yeah, I think it's going to be really hard to get Highlander. So let's sort A to Z. Let's take a second Ball Lightning, and let's try to get some collector bonuses. I don't think I need to remove anything. Let's upgrade all strikes and defense. And then here, let's get another Curse Shame, as well as Ink Bottle. When we play 10 cards, draw 1 card. Alright, so, Cold Snap. I don't think I need any of the relics, because I'm on track to getting Shiny fairly easily. I did get a lot of relics on Act 1. Doesn't happen often that you get... What is that? Oh, actually, I guess I started with 4, right? So I got 5... yeah, I got 8 relics on Act 1, which I think is, well, still a lot, but not amazing. Alright, I don't think I'll take... I'm not sure if I can get the max HP modifier. Depends on how many curses I'll get. But yeah, I don't think I'll do Least Waffle. Not expensive. Let me first grab the Cold Snap Bullseye. I'll definitely take those. I don't think I need Recycle Loop. Maybe. I have a Mummified Hand. Fine, let's take the Loop and let's also grab the Least Waffle. I'm going to pick up Racer, make sure by 7 heal all of your HP. And then I could also grab an Attack Potion and a Fear Potion. Let's do it. Okay. I hope I don't hit a shop soon, because I did spend a lot of gold here. Alright, let's do Loop, Hello World. I think because of the Loop, I'm not going to do the dual cast, because it will make the Dark Orb grow much faster, the Loop. Here, let's do Cool-Headed, Ball Lightning, a Strike, and then let's just do a Defend. Okay. Could have hologrammed the dual cast, I guess. Here, let's do, yeah, Bullseye, Barrage, and actually with the extra strength, the Barrage is also really powerful. Got a Blessing of the Fortress, I think I'll take over the healing potion there. A third Ball Lightning, let's take it. Okay. Alright, Slavers here. Yeah, this is, turn 1 is a problem here. I could upgrade the Cool-Headed and draw an extra strike, will that make a difference? Let me, should I do Cool-Headed? Actually, doesn't matter. Yeah, let's upgrade everything here, do Cool-Headed. And then dual cast would target the weakest one, which is the backliner, which I do want it to target anyway. Let's do it. Trying to think if I should also feel... Oh, wait, with like a Biko Stream, that is enough for the backliner. Let's do that too. Okay. So then I have 7 plus 6. I'm 1 short with without the defend. So I have to play the defend here. Yeah, fine, let's do defend. Okay. Okay. So here I have another 14. Sweeping Beam is 9 because of the weakness, but I do have Glacier coming up. So let's do Sweeping Beam, then Ball Lightning, then Glacier. Okay. Alright, can I deal 22 damage here? I do have 2 Ball Lightnings. That is enough. That is not enough. Well, it's enough if I hit, if the Lightning Orb hits this guy. Wait, I have to do a defend here. 18, 20. I'm actually fully defended anyway. Oh, I forgot. Oh, no. The decay messed it up. Ah, man. If I use the attack potion, I'm not going to reload. This is too insignificant to reload. But yeah, if I use the attack potion, it would have been enough. And strike damage cards containing strike deal 3 additional damage, which is nice. Cool-Headed Blizzard Claw. I think I'll take another Cool-Headed. And then, wait, I have to go left, right for the next elite. Okay, what to upgrade next? The loop, maybe? Yeah, why not? It's not a bad thing to upgrade. I think Cool-Headed is a good upgrade after that. Alright, got the Cultist and the Chosen. Let's do Bullseye, Zap, Hello World, Glacier, and Wait. Okay. Right, here I can do... Oh, wow, 18 damage with a strike. That's a lot. Can I hologram anything useful? Bullseye, maybe? Yeah, let's hologram the Bullseye. Actually, that does more damage, right? Actually, it's the same. Alright, in that case, let's just strike you, Bullseye, you. Okay. I should have saved the ink bottle for later. Alright, 10 incoming. Let's do Dual Cast, Turbo Strike, Cold Snap, and Tempest. Oh, I should have done the... I think I misclicked there, but that's fine because that's enough to kill. An Essence of Steel Push, which is nice. Turbo Claw, Beam Cell. I did have a... Oh, I thought I had a Turbo. Never mind. So I don't have any of these. Let's grab a Turbo. Why not? If I get it together with the Tempest, it'll be good. We got Clumsy and Serum Fish. When we add a card to your deck, gain 9 gold. And Bottle Flame. And pick up to an attack stage. Come with this card in your hand. Should I be... I don't think I should be the Bullseye. Should I be Streamline or Sweeping for card draw? Compile Driver if I get a Chill. I think I'll do Compile Driver. Yep. Alright. And then here I got the Book of Stabbing. Okay. 12 incoming. Can't really defend. I have only 11 unless I can draw 2 cards. Actually, yeah, if I can get to the Cool-Headed. I don't think I can though, right? If I do Zap, then Compile Driver, then I can play the Cool-Headed. And that, let's also do Hello World, and Sweeping will get me a strike. That's fine. Okay, so thanks to the Orichalcum, I am fully defended here. Beautiful. 21, that is a lot. I should have enough though. Let's do Loop first. See, okay, that sets a defend 2-0. Should I do Cold Snap? I don't really want to, but I have to evoke, or I want to play the Ball Lightning anyway, so might as well evoke the Dark Orb there. Let's also do a Cold Snap, why not? Okay. And then 18, I have a hologram. Also Glacier, that's really good. Let's do Ball Lightning, Dual Cast. Okay. Then Stream has only 22. Hang on, if I do Glacier, is that enough? That is enough. And then, do I have a 0-cost card to bring back? I do have a Dual Cast. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. I just need to deal 17 damage here. Seems very doable with a Bullseye. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one we got Captain's Wheel at the start of your third turn, gain 18 block, which is great. Ball Lightning, Streamline, Cold Snap. I had 3 Ball Lightnings already. Yeah, let's take a Collector's on the Ball Lightning. And then going right here, I think I wanted to upgrade the Cool-Headed next, right? Actually, let's upgrade the Compile Driver because it's always in my opening hand, so I might as well have it be upgraded. Okay. Here I got Clumsy and Strawberry up and pick up Race from actually by 7. Okay, I am on track to getting the Stuffed modifier too. That's because I have a lot of curses, right? Unfortunately, I'm being attacked on turn 1 here, and there's not much I can do here. There's actually nothing I can do, right? Trying to think if the attack potion could give me anything. There's no way I can defend against 18, right? Yeah, absolutely no way. In which case, let's save the potions for later. Yeah. I only had 11. Even 1 Frost Orb alone would not have been enough. I had to get a lot of Frost Orbs, and I just didn't have them. Let's do Sweeping Beam, then do Cool-Headed, play everything here, and then do Dual Cast for 48 damage. That's not bad. Actually, what? Let's do Cold Snap for another Frost Orb. Why not? Yeah, this is what I was worried about, right? That my first turn might be a problem, and it ended up being one. Streamline, and actually, before I do Ball Lightning, let's play a few more cards here, and then do a Strike, just to get Ink Bottle closer to 10. Okay. Alright, we got Omori negated next to Curse to Obtain. Okay, that makes me think Highlander might have been possible, but no, I think I will skip it because I'm good with relics, and I'd rather have more Cursor for potentially more collectibles. Here, I will take another Hello World. Although this one I will try to not upgrade. Let's skip the shop. Ooh, this is great. I can try to get combo here. Not combo, sorry, overkill. Let's do Loop, Cool-Headed. I do have to be careful not to accidentally evoke the Dark Orb. So let's do... Do I need to draw a lot of stuff? Yeah, let's do Ball Lightning, then Compile Driver. And then let's do Hello World, and I can't do Ball Lightning. Alright, yeah, so I think I'll wait here. I think it'll be boring, so I'll speed this up. I'll wait for the Dark Orb to deal more than 100 damage. With the upgraded loop, shouldn't take too long, so I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, 114. Recursion gets me overkill. Didn't take too long at all. Got a regen potion, which I'll skip. Bullseye, Sweeping Me, Self-Repair. I think I have 1 Sweeping Me, 1 Bullseye. I think I'll take another Sweeping Me for more card draw. Alright, and then here, I don't know what to upgrade next. Tempest? No, I want to upgrade the Cool-Headed, right? Let's upgrade that. Okay. Alright. So, Bronze Automaton. This one might be a bit challenging. I have to try to deal as much damage as I can quickly. Cool-headed dual cast is coming up. I want to draw cards. I do want to have some block next turn. So defend cool-headed, although I will draw a card with Ink Bottle, so that's probably going to be the cool-headed. And the defend alone is not going to be enough. So I would like to get a Frost Orb up front. Yeah, alright, fine. Let's do this. Let's do Compile Driver. Then do cool-headed. And then do dual cast, might as well. Actually, yeah, fine. Let's do dual cast, then Glacier, and then Streamline. That way I'll have the Streamline played. I have the Frost Orb up front. Oh, I don't have dual cast anymore. Wait, did I miscalculate? So this is 11. Wait, hang on. 11 plus 6. So yeah, without the defend, I should be fine. Unless, well, if I do Ball Lightning, I should still be fine, right? Let's do Ball Lightning. So that's 10, 14. Yeah, that's still enough. And then I can do 3 strikes here. Okay. Alright. This guy took all for 1. That is, well, actually, I don't have that many 0-cost cards, but might be good to have. Let's do Bullseye. Sweeping Me gives me a loop. That's not bad. Although it would interfere with the Orichalcum, huh? That's fine. I can still play everything here. Wait, Cool-Headed draws me a Ball Lightning, which, oh man, I might be in trouble next turn. Let's still get it. And then do Ball Lightning here. Okay, so I was hoping the orb would not hit this one. Alright, 20. I don't think I can do anything about 20. So 8 plus 9 is 17. I mean, I have the Essence of Steel Potion. That might work. Yeah, fine, let's do it. Let's do Defend, Cold Snap, Strike. And then, so let me make sure I calculate that correctly. So that's 17. Yeah, if I drink the Essence of Steel Potion, that is enough to be fully defended. Okay. Alright, can I do 146 damage in 2 turns? Now, there's a Tempest, and then next turn I'll be in trouble. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Alright. Now, there's a Seek, but I don't think I can really get to that Seek. Look at this hand, right? All curses. Should I try? Let me see what the attack potion gives me. Meteor Strike. Does that change me? Actually, Thunder Strike is not too bad. If I take the Thunder Strike, do Tempest. How much is this? 6 times 18? That's not that far off. I just need to deal one more... Oh, actually, I forgot about the block. But I don't need to deal much damage here. I can do Zap, Darkness, and that's enough. Okay, that was a very lucky Thunder Strike. Very happy with that. Actually, the Thunder Strike was also triggered by the Strike Demo, right? Which is great. Got a Fear Potion, Core Search, Electrodynamics, Amplify. Let's skip to go for Pauper. And then here... I mean, Sacred Bark. I don't think I need Runic Dome or Tiny House. I feel like I'm good with max HP. So, yeah, let's take the Sacred Bark. Double the effectiveness of potions. Okay, sure. Alright, so a Time Meter at the end. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2. 2 Elite Paths. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, Early Shop, 3, 4, 5 Question Mark Rooms. If I go on the right, I'll get... Oof, no Early Question Mark Rooms. Oh, just 1 total. Yep, definitely going on the left. Okay. Right, also, I do have 1 collector bonus at this point, right? I would like... Oh, I have 3 Clumsies. Okay, so I'm close to getting another one on those. And, yeah, not really close to anything else. Hoping I can get lucky in a shop. Alright, Compile Drive is enough to get rid of this guy. Let's do that. And then let's do a Sweeping Beam, Ball Lightning, Dual Cast, and a Strike. Okay, yeah, it's kind of nice to have 9 strength. We've got an Ancient Potion, Fusion Stack, or Steam Barrier. Stack is good. Did I take a Steam Barrier? No. If I don't have a Steam Barrier, Stack is probably better. Alright, here I got the Dark Links. Alright, Sweeping Beam is a great way to start. Let's do that. Okay. Then, should I just do Tempest? I might take some damage. No, let's do Bullseye, Compile Driver, and then Hello World and Cold Snap. Might as well do Tempest here. Okay. Alright. Actually, almost fully defended thanks to the Orichalcum there. Okay. And then here, let's do Cool-Headed, Dual Cast, and then Cold Snap for a kill. Beautiful. Alright, Chaos, Cold Snap number 2, or Sweeping Beam number 3. So let's take Sweeping Beam here. Okay. And then definitely don't want to travel to the portal immediately. I'd rather get some more points beforehand. Here, Mind Blast is pretty good. These are 2 rare, so let's take Jack of all Trades. And here, yeah, if I take Dramatic Entrance, my opening hand will be really bad. Ah, boy. Alright, fine, let's risk it. Okay, so the problem is now I have 4 innate cards. 4 out of 5. Okay, so can I get a collector bonus? Not really. I don't really need relics either. Orange pelts can be nice, but it's probably not really necessary. Let's do Stack here, Hologram, FTL, and Sunder. Trying to get an Inscribed in. I still don't think I'll take the Heat Sinks. I mean, if I have to buy a relic, I can buy the pair, right? It's extra max HP, why not? We'll pay cables is not bad either, though. You're right, most orb triggers is passive additional time. Fine, let's do that. Because I think I should be good with max HP, so I'd rather pick up some cards that are helpful to me. Some relics, I mean. Alright, let's upgrade the... Actually, opening hand is pretty much set, right? So I don't need to upgrade the Mind Blast. Should I upgrade the Dramatic Entrance? It does more damage that way. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, and then here I got the Nemesis, who is attacking me turn 1. And yeah, this is what I was worried about, right? I don't have good block for turn 1. How much is the Mind Blast? 58. If I throw the Fear Potion, I don't think that's going to be enough, but let's still try it. So let's do Mind Blast, Compile Driver, Dramatic Entrance. Yeah, see, I'm still a little bit shy of being able to... Yeah, nothing I can do. That's yeah, that's probably something I should have thought about. That like having 4 out of 5 cards being 8 is not the best thing here. Let's do Compile Driver, Cold Snap, Cool-Headed, Zap, Turbo, Strike, and Defend. Okay. Alright. And then here I am fully defended. Let's just do... let's play a few more cards. Actually, yeah, I can only play 1 card. Getting a bottle close to 10. We've got Molten Egg. Whenever you add an attack into deck, upgraded. And then I did have a Glacier on only 1 Cold Snap. Yeah, 1 of each, really. Let's take a second Glacier. It can be really powerful. And then here... Yeah, I think I should lose the Golden Idol to gain a lot of gold. I should be fine with the I like shiny modifier. And then turn left here, we got Injury and Spells Meat on the Bone. If your HP is added below 50% at the beginning of combat, heal 12 HP. Probably not really necessary here. And then here, I don't know. I don't think I'll upgrade the Mind Blast. I really don't think I need to. Let's upgrade the Hologram, because then if I get another Hologram with the Control Chaos, I could try, and an Aggregate, I could try to get combo that way. Transform a card. I could transform a Curse, I guess. I don't know. I don't think there's anything, because I might get a rare card and I don't want to. I guess I can transform a Curse. What about, I don't know, Parasite, Shame, Pain? Let's transform Pain, sure, why not? I got it pretty late, right? Yeah. So Pain gives me another Shame, that's fine. Okay. Alright, here let's definitely fight for a Relic. Okay. Alright, 30 incoming. Let's do Akabiko, Dramatic Entrance. Mind Blast is enough to get rid of one of them. I can do Compile Driver. Then Dual Cast, Hello World, Defend, and Ball Lightning. Okay. Almost enough to kill. But still, again, having trouble to defend turn 1, right? And Ginger can no longer become weakened, which is nice. And a Duplication Potion, which is also very nice with the Mind Blast. Overclock, also really nice. I don't have... Actually, wait, didn't I pick up an FTL? I thought I saw one in the shop. I did. Okay, fine. Just for the sake of collectibles, I'll take another FTL. Alright. Okay, here I got the Spiker, the Sphere. Guardian is the one I have to be careful with. Actually, Mind Blast. You know what? I'll accept the 3 damage to get rid of this guy. Okay. Then do Dramatic Entrance, Compile Driver, Ball Lightning, and wait. And then the Mercury Glass should be enough to kill this turn, right? Beautiful. Alright, got a Regen Potion, which I'll skip. Compile Driver number 2. Yep, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately didn't get a collectibles, unless I get another Duplicate Curse at the end. Here, let's do... Actually, I don't need Akabiko Dramatic Entrance. Let's do Mind Blast first. Then do Dramatic Entrance. FTL. Okay. Jack of all trades gives me Master of Strategy. I guess... Yeah, see here, I wish the Mind Blast was upgraded. Let's do Compile Driver. Hello World. And Hologram. I don't have... Well, actually, I guess I have the FTL for a little bit of extra damage. Okay. Alright, can I do Sweeping Beam and Ball Lightning? That is enough. Alright, perfect. This one. Got Birdface. Earn whenever you play a power card, heal 2 HP, Auto Shield, Fission, or Hologram. I have to take another Hologram here. And then I don't have Dreamcatcher, right? So yeah, there's no reason to rest here. Let's upgrade... fine, let's give it an upgrade, the Mind Blast. Really hoping I don't get attacked on turn 1, or I have some way to defend. No, I am being attacked, and I don't have a way to defend. That's a shame. I could duplicate the... Wait, if I duplicate this as 1621, that would be enough. So I can fully defend if I duplicate the defend. Alright. Okay. That's at least helpful. Let's also throw the Fear Potion, do Mind Blast here with Akabiko, I guess. Alright. Oh, right, because the Duplication Potion is... I have the Sacred Bark, so I duplicate the Mind Blast too. That's good. Actually, I could force a transformation now. That's not a bad idea, because next turn this looks horrible. So, yeah, let's do... let's see. Let's do Hello World, Sweeping Beam, Compile Driver, then Dramatic Entrance. So I am fully defended this turn. Next turn the enemy is transforming. I could also drink the Ancient Potion, just to be safe. Well, let's do it afterwards. Alright, so here the enemy's transforming. There's no way I can deal enough damage, right? Yeah, no, the Tempest is not enough. And then turn after, I've hologrammed the stacks. I think that should be enough. Hopefully that should be enough. Should I draw a stack now? No, I might draw one. Actually, I can hologram the stack later on anyway. So I think it's fine. Yeah, let's do... I can only play 4 cards, so let's be careful here. Let's do Recursion. Let's do Turbo. Let's do FTL. And then Tempest. Okay. It's a lot of damage, but sadly not quite enough. Alright, so the enemy is transforming here. Okay. And then let me drink the Ancient Potion. So I need to defend against 27. I have 18 already, which is good. Let's do FTL, Bullseye, Barrage. That's a lot of damage. Then Dual Cast. Wait, so I only have 23, right? This is 28. Actually, the hologram alone is enough, so I don't need to bring back a stack. Next one I'll be in trouble, though. Is there something with... Actually, I could do Mind Blast. Yeah, let's do Mind Blast here. Wait, how much is Barrage? Is Barrage more damage? No, because I only have 2 orbs. Right? So it'll be 14 times 2, 28. Yeah, no, let's do the Mind Blast here. 70, that's pretty good. Let's do the Mind Blast here. Okay, I feel confident. 44 seems doable. Although, no, next turn I drew a bunch of curses, right? Yeah, I have 28 incoming. Hang on, hang on. If I do Sweeping Beam... Ball Lightning, that is enough. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one, only a 30-minute run. I got an injury. Unfortunately, that is not enough for a collectibles, right? Yeah, I have 3 injuries and 3 clumsies at this point. Alright, fine. I was happy with the curse, though. We got 1444. That should be a pretty decent score. So, of the 7 elites, I perfected 4. I did miss a few. I could have perfected 1 more, so another 25 points would have been doable. I got 1 collectibles only, which is unfortunate. That one was on the Ball Lightnings. So, yeah, I was close to getting 1 on the clumsy, 1 on the injury. But that's pretty much it, which is a little disappointing. I guess close to getting 1 on Sweeping too. But yeah, so at most, if I had gotten luckier, it would have been another 75 points, but that would have been hard to get. I did get Popper, that was easy, and Insignia was easy. Stuffed, surprisingly easy with all the curses, though I guess if I went for Heinlein, that might have not been that easy. I like Shiny, Lightspeed, Overkill. Combo would have been good if I had another hologram, but I never drew it. I surprisingly only saw 1 agate throughout the whole run. So I'm 12th right now. I'm tied with Cyberfox. So Gemino has an amazing 125 points more than me. That is insane. That is insane. So I suspect, where do you get another 100 points from? The only thing I can think of is that Gemino was able to get Highlander and Curses, which is very hard because then I don't think you get the Stuff modifier. There were enough card removal opportunities that I think Highlander might have been possible. But yeah, this is not easy to get. Yeah, impressive. I do also wonder if maybe Gemino was able to just get more collector bonuses. That could also explain this high score. But yeah, amazing score from Gemino. Also, it looks like people were able to do really well. I'm very happy to finally have a good... This is a good run. You know, a quick run, fast run. Was able to do a lot of damage. And it wasn't super easy, but definitely a challenge to perfect everything. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you did. Let's do the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a Defect run with the Sealed Deck, Diverse, and Lethality modifiers, and I struggled a little bit with the Lethality modifier, but Gemino was able to do real well with 14-14, is effectively first place. Gemino was able to pick 6 of the 7 elites, so all the elites other than the very first sentries, and then also got all the bosses. The main difference, Gemino mentioned that he took a reprogram from the Sealed Deck. Now, reprogram is probably the card I played the least, and Gemino mentioned it's one of his favorites. So not only did he have a reprogram, he also had a Rebound and Headbutt, which allowed him to actually use the reprogram quite frequently, and because there are not that many orbs yesterday, that was not a bad idea to have. And then I and Ole, I think, both noticed that there was a program offered to me later on that I was like, oh, maybe I should have taken that. Ole pointed that out too, but yeah, I didn't, and ultimately that I think made a huge difference. The other difference is that Gemino took the Philosopher's Stone, which is not too bad with lethality, because with lethality all enemies already have 3 extra strength, and the Philosopher's Stone only gives 1 extra strength to all of them. I definitely had some energy issues throughout yesterday's run. Gemino was able to get all the other modifiers like Highlander, Shiny, Mystery Machine, Popper, and Insignian. He also was able to get Combo, which he was surprised by, but he did have a turn where he had an upgraded Blade Dance, and he also had that Rebound and the Headbutt, so he was able to play that Blade Dance quite frequently. So yeah, congratulations, amazing score from Gemino. Then next you have to scroll down to 44th place, where Goldbear and Mike are tied for 12-14. Next you have Nick here with 1189. Then you have George at 1165, and then Roland and my second run are tied at 1164. So on my second attempt, I was able to pick 3 of the 7 elites, only 1 of the bosses. The first one, I got Alex, Shiny, Mr. Machine, Lightspeed modifier, and then pretty much nothing else. I actually barely got through. The first attempt, I died to the Necromancer. I ended up with 2 little, Reptomancer, not Necromancer, Act 3. I had too little HP and did not have any good synergies going on for me, and yeah, the enemies just had too much strength. Also, I did not have the extra energy from Philosopher's Stone, so that was, I think, a big problem for me too. And yeah, I think that's it for top 100. I should mention that Alex did perfect the Hexagos, but did not finish. I assume maybe due to the heat. We actually had a very nice rain last night. That cooled things down a little bit, although now it's as hot as it's been the last few days. So yeah, that was it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.